Okay, thank you. Now I would ask you some questions for you to answer individually. Which sports are popular with young people in your country?
Okay, so the sports that are most commonly practiced, like in our country, are football, basketball, and volleyball. Okay, but the one that is like being more practiced nowadays is football because if you start to think, football, well, the sport doesn't need enough equipment like I mean volleyball or basketball. So a clear example of this is that Carlos Vaca, a soccer player, he was born and raised in Puerto Colombia. Okay, and although he and his family didn't have enough money like to live in a good place or to practice other sport, he made it to the international Colombian team, and he's very recognized because of his talent. And he's not the only case in which a guy or okay a woman from a low from a low from a low like straight um, starts to practice a sport, and then because of their passion and their commitment they can make it to to a great team
Professional teams.
like
Yeah.
Colombia.
I completely agree with you. But I also think that it's like sports like golf or squash are like rising in Colombia because you know the academies like compensatory subsidy that like allows you to practice the sports without like buying all the equipment that is necessary. So I think it's like these academies are offering like a good way to practice new sports and to know a variety of them.
Okay.
So, Valentina, some people say people don't participate in sport as much as they should. Do you think this is true?
Okay, so I do think what you just said is true because if you're starting to, if you're starting to play, I don't know, volleyball every weekend, every day of the weekend, you are supposed to, I don't know, wake up early, I don't know, run and get warm, you know? But for example, if you are used to staying in bed, watching TV, eating things that are not healthy to your body, you're not used to it, so your mind isn't comfortable with the idea that you have to wake up early, that you have to start eating
To
healthy
make
food.
sacrifices.
And making practicing sports, well, while you're practicing sports you're making sacrifices, and sometimes people say, or people think that by making sacrifices you're not going to win anything because as I started to run in the mornings like a year ago, I started to visit pages, fitness pages, and well, by reading them, I learned that you start making exercises like today, yes, and in 2 weeks you're going to see the results. So some people want immediate results, and as they are not going to like have that immediately, they like give up on sports and they continue their unhealthy like
Routines.
life routines. Yes.
Yeah, I think the same.
Okay, so
Mm,
Okay, thank you for answering that, Valentina. Now, do you think team sports are more fun than individual sports, Camila?
well, I strongly disagree with this statement because I mean every sport has like its own benefits, and for example, individual sports like allows you to unconsciously to like exercise your mind to resolve problematic situations. Sports like squash or golf are made to like make some like obstacles to the mind that you need to solve in order to win. So I think that like every sports have like its own benefits. Also the team sports like teaches you like how to communicate or how to work in a team or to have leadership. The individual sports are a great option, and I mean every kind of sport is going to allow you to have a healthy life, and I mean it's going to be a benefit to your body. So I don't think a sport is better than another.